Good morning and welcome to my daily inspiration. Today I'm sharing with you this Thoughtful Moments hybrid embossing folder. Now it's an embossing folder that comes with a die cut and I'm going to show you how it works. So it comes in two separate pieces. I've just popped them both in the same folder. So you've got your embossing folder and then you've got your dies, and they do come separate but you order them as one. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is the pieces. So this is your embossing folder. It's a 6x6 embossing folder. So you need to make sure that you've got a machine that will take 6x6 folders. And then this is your die. So it comes with the main die, and then it comes with extra special little pieces. The extra pieces are you've got flowers, rainbows, butterflies, stars, leaves and hearts. How good is that? Okay, now let me now show you why you need both of these. So what happens is you can use it just as an embossing folder, as I have on the background of this card. Can you see the word just because? That's this part of the embossing folder. So I put a 4x4 through and that's what I got. Okay, but if I want them cut out like you can see over here, I need to put this down and it fits in perfectly. Let me get it on the right way. Pretty sure this is the right way. Let me have a look. Let me think about this. I need it. Still learning, guys, still learning. Okay. No, it's just upside down. There we go. And it sits in there. Okay, so that's how it sits. And then I put my paper on top. So then this would go on top. And you would put it through the machine like that. Okay, but if you wanted it just as an embossing folder, you take away the dies and you put in your paper, you close, and you will get the embossed words. Okay, so you can move that around wherever you like. All right, so I'm going to show you both today so you can see exactly what I've been doing. Okay, now let me just also tell you that it doesn't need to be just for a card. So this is just the embossing, and this one here is emboss and cut. Okay, I'm going to move some of these away. These are all emboss and cut. How good do they look? Let's go and look in closely so you can see up close. All right, so that's what they look like. Let me move them this way and then that one. Okay, so you can see them embossed and cut and then just embossed. But let me show you what they look like on a layout, and I've also inked them up. So this one, I'm going to lift it up a little bit more. It's a sneak peek of something coming in July. Okay, how good is that? So I've inked it in acorn ink. There you go. So I've not only have I embossed and cut, I've also inked, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Here's another one on a layer, another sneak peek. Oh, happy day. And then we've got this one here that says, you make me happy. So they are suitable, okay, to go on layouts as well. Okay, so look at the difference when you ink them. So plain white, if that's what you like, or you can ink them and they will outline, okay, in any color you like. So today I'm going to use navy. Let's move all this out of the way so I can get my embossing machine in. Well, before I do that, let's prepare. We'll do the embossing folder first, okay? And then we will go back and do the inking. So I'm going to lift this up, lift this out of the way, lift this up again, get that straight. I think it's straight enough. And I'm going to get my die cut machine and my plates, sandwich them in, and you just treat it like a normal embossing folder, okay? So put that through. think that went through tight enough because I think I had it set for emboss and cut. That's better. All right. So that one's done. Let's show you what it looks like. Let's take that off. Let's move this out of the way and share my embossing folder. Voila. How good is that? Okay. So you can see how it's embossed all that. How gorgeous is that? All right, so that's that one. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it all up. So what I'm going to do is grab my Stampin' Up! Night of Navy, which is like our sapphire. I am going to get my brayer and roll it on. Now, I forgot to get the brayer. Give me 1 minute. All right, I'm back. I'm just going to move more stuff out of the way because I want to lean on the table, but I want to be doing it in front of you. Okay, the reason I'm using the brayer is because it will give me an even coat over. So the brayer is just this. I've shown it before. Okay, and I'm just going to roll it over this. And that way it only gets what I need done. Okay, you can get the stamp pad and go over it completely yourself with the stamp pad or the ink. But I just find this so much easier and no inky fingers. Okay, I've got all that done. All right, I think everything's covered. All right, now, next thing. I am going to close the ink. And I'm going to get my die, and that sits right in. You can feel it when it's in, okay? And then I'm going to get my piece of cardstock, and then I'm going to close it up. All right, so next, I'm going to put it through the die cutting machine. So you might have to take off or change a sandwich in the machine because it's now got a die as well as the embossing folder. Okay, so put that through. All right, hopefully I've got it tight enough. Let's have a look. I think it's worked. Maybe it needs to go a bit tighter, actually. Let's tighten that up and let's do it again. All right. So if you don't have a machine that uses a dial, like the old Close to My Heart one, just put an extra shim through and that will help it. And let's move this out of the way. I'll completely move it out of the way. Okay, and let's have a look at what we've ended up with. Okay, so we open that up. Now, I would just wipe that clean with a chamois. Okay, so you just get the chamois and wipe that clean. So we can do that a bit later. So let's take all this off and see what we ended up. So the die will need wiping as well. And then we've got all these pretty words. Let's hope they've cut through. I haven't cut them through. Okay, well, I'm going to do that again because I didn't have the pressure on enough, but I want to quickly wipe this. Enough for me not to get ink everywhere. All right. That'll do. All right, let's do this again. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this in. Wrong way. It sits in there. This will sit on top because some of them have popped through. You can feel when it's in. So that's in. Close. Get this machine out again. I'm going to make it even tighter. Put the sandwich through. And I should be writing this down, shouldn't I? To make sure I've got the right thickness. I don't know if it's cut. I'm going to try it again. Force it through. Okay, let's go. Okay, I think that's cut. I'm not sure now. I'm too scared to take it off. I can see some of them have worked, but I can see that the ones at the bottom have not. So I'm going to do it one more time because all the top ones are cut, and tighten it again. All right. Hopefully we have success, people. Okay. Let's move this machine again. And fingers crossed that it has worked. Oh, they're falling out now. Good sign. Okay, so let's zoom in and show you what we ended up with. Okay. This is with sapphire. Or if you really want the exact name, it's the Knights of Navy. All right. Oh. So they're just popping through. My Celebrate still did not come out. So I have to go back and do it again, but I'm not going to make you go through that with me, but it's easy enough to line it up. So let me show you. Easy enough to line it up because you can feel where it sits. Okay. And then I will put it through again and make it tighter even more to get those through. Oh. All right, but let's have a look. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Let me show you the white. Okay, so you can put these any color you like. How good is that? There are various folders in this hybrid. So all you need to do in the search is type hybrid. But if you want to look at them in the catalogue, you can find them on page. Put the glasses on, people. Okay. Embossing. 129. It's telling me on the index. And here we go. So, there's 3 of them at the moment. Okay, there might be more online. So go online and have a look and type in hybrid. So it's a die and folder. Okay, at the moment there's the hearts. There's the seaside wishes, which I hope to use when I play around with. There's a seaside paper pack, which I want to play around with. And then there's the thoughtful moments. Okay, so they are 68, 58, 67. But remember, you're getting a die and an embossing folder all in the one. And that you can change the look of them. This is upside down. By inking the embossing folder. And you remember that you ink it on the logo side for it to work. Thank you for joining me. Who have we got on this morning? Kirsty Lee, good morning. Thank you. Elaine, good morning, beautiful. You're up nice and early in WA. Shelley, good morning. Trish, hello. Tracy, good morning to you. And Shirlene, good morning and thank you. Alana, good morning. Well, lots of you on this morning. Obviously something you wanted to watch. Alison, good morning. Thank you so much for jumping on and watching. And you have a great day. And I don't know what I'm going to share tomorrow. Stay tuned. I know I've just bought myself the mini, what's it called? Stamp and cut. No, it's called cut and emboss machine, the mini one. So I'm going to open it up and we can have a reveal. Tomorrow, though, will be at, it'll be at about 10 to 9 because I have got a breakfast date. So I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye for now.